What's going on, people? We back.
What's up? What's up? Hopefully, y'all are doing fantastic. You see the title correctly. We getting into this Aretha mini series documentary,
Miss.
National Geographic.
Like,
Child, we had to take all week to watch it.
let it
That's why
run.
we
That's
did it this week. I said, what in the world? Aretha, you take it, you moving us off schedule, honey. We do this every week, honey. What are you doing, honey?
I did not know. I mean, I'm liking these little, what do you call them? Bio, whatever the hell. These little,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
things that they're doing now, these artists.
Yeah.
I didn't know she went through all of this, and she had a lot of babies. I mean, I know she had kids, but I didn't know it was happening like that. It, where the parental supervision? Her daddy was a pastor. Listen, they do say PK kids. Hey, but
The aha that I got from this is Aretha's not the only one.
No, because
I mean, there's so many people I know watched this from that generation, or maybe a little bit further up, that were triggered by this because we've seen this. We have. If you've been in the black church, you've seen this. This is not. Oh my God, is that a baby that young? Yes, we've seen it. Some of your cousins done went through the same shit. Just saying, like, but I didn't know she went through all of that. Like, oh my God.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
I was,
I wasn't ready.
I didn't know her mama had to leave like that. I didn't know the daddy was just sticking his little thing and anointing everybody with the anointing everybody. You get it. You get it. You get it. I didn't know.
Everybody gets it.
But that's how he was doing.
It was, oh my God. Okay, when did it, when he was having a party at the house and she came down in the middle of the night. And first of all, when he said, come down, I'm like, nigga, what the hell? What are you telling this little girl to come in?
And everybody's like,
it's not a children's environment.
Come on.
And then,
what?
Then dude that became her husband or man with pimp. Oh, I missed the thing. Nigga, who are you introducing yourself to a little girl like that? Not go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed.
And he had to be at least 20. Talking about I missed her. So and so. How you doing, baby? You sure can say you gonna be my wife. Gross. But back then, that was so normalized. That was so like, say hi to Mr. So-and-so, give him a hug. Like, ew. No. Gross.
No parental, since her mom was out the picture, no parental. And she was just basically a cash cow because everybody was just trying to make money off of her. She was a talent. How old is she? Oh my God. How old is she? She had her first kid? 12?
12 and 14. You know what was sickening to me was further along, when they were doing the flashbacks, when the dad was like, I guess the teacher who really paid her a lot of attention and said, oh my God, she's doing so great. And he was like, oh, okay, well, she gonna sing and that's what she gonna do. A woman don't need to be doing all this education bullshit, okay? Riri, you gonna be all right doing this. We're gonna continue to fuck shit, okay? Great. I was like, oh, but imagine how many women over the years had to go through that shit. Education was looked at as like, you want to do what? No, girl, no.
Lay down on your back, cook me some food.
It's fine. Sing your little songs. Come on, sing your song. It's all good. You don't need that.
She had a wonderful gift, but it's a fucked up upbringing.
Oh.
Because it's like when they went on that trip, what I don't know what the hell it was, a revival in a tent, whatever the heck it was, where she met the singer that she looked up to.
Yeah.
I think that's when she got pregnant again, when she was on the road. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the Oh
And
God.
everybody looking at him like, you need to take better care of your daughter. And he's like, get out of my church. Get it. It's just like, yo, we giving you sound advice, Playboy. Like, what you,
What you doing? What
huh?
you doing?
I,
Dude, it cracks me up because I mean, it's not something new. Like even his okay, it's okay, it's true, real story. A
mm,
lot of pastors are still like that. And, this is a lot of this still going on. You remember when he was at the bar and that lady came, the lady was already in there. She was trying to give him the music to give to Aretha, and she's
right.
like, he was like, oh, we could take this back tomorrow. No, well, beginning he's like, oh, I remember you. I don't remember. Oh, I remember you Sunday, whatever, in the red dress. Da, da, da. What kind of pastor remember the female? I was like, you better work. You better work, Bishop.
The player. He was a player that crushed a lot. Like, but I mean, what?
Down to the T. I was like, what the hell?
And the crazy thing, if you read anything, because you know me, I'm forever the Googler.
Oh,
Everybody was saying the same damn thing. I said,
oh,
damn
right.
it, Gina, damn it. And the way he died, though, it was like, damn, shit, you in a coma for 5 years, dog. 5 years, big dog.
I'm like, they should have let that go a long time.
Yeah,
Like,
they
what y'all,
should've
what
done.
y'all doing? Like,
And
he
they all looking at Aretha like, girl, come on now.
let it go.
Jesus.
I don't know myself without him. That is such
Dude,
toxic shit.
yes. It
He's
was
like,
like a brainwashing of sorts. And like she couldn't function without either him or a man. And it's
period.
like that's how it was back in the day, even when we were talking about
What's
the
up?
Billie Holiday story.
It's the
Same
same
thing.
story. It's the same thing.
It's like you're the talent, but these men are like having you like the puppeteer. Like, come on, here you go. Move when I say
Go
move.
make my money. Go make my
You're
money.
nothing without me. You ain't gonna make it. And I hate when I hear that shit and oh
That scene was fire in the restaurant when she was like,
the
you got
hell
two
I
options.
will.
You got two options. You got two options. She walking out, like hell I do. That's like the that what movie is that? Angela Bassett when she lit the fire. Bam!
Now they said Aretha now didn't take no shit after the years kept going by. She
Yeah.
was like, fuck you and you too. And the crazy thing is kind of like it's funny. I also watched, and I told you this, I watched the Tina Turner
Yeah, you told me
doc
about
that
that.
was on. And the crazy thing, her story. I said the greatest artist stories are so fucked up in
That's why
that
they write great
generation.
music.
It's like this is nuts. And the crazy thing, the husband she's with now, they were together for 27 years before they got married. She got married to him. She was 77 years old because she was like, this is some fuck shit. Ike's ass took me for a loop, honey. She said, I'm gonna date your ass for 27 years. Like what? This is, but I don't think Aretha ever got married again after dude from a different world. That Glenn dude. What was his name? Glenn something.
I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about. I saw it like a little, and there's something on YouTube, a little snippet on about him. Who you talking about? Who you talking about? But I really liked. I like the fact that she stood her ground in trying to get their production royalty. To get so she's a
Yes.
producer. I'm glad that she stood her ground. I Yeah, she didn't take any shit. She knew the gift that she had, but she just again her support system was just fucked up. The I like I think it was her grandmother was still in the house with them.
Yes.
It was her grandmother, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like that, but then again, she wasn't too much help either because you made her still have the baby. That's the shit I don't get. Like, but again, around that time, that's what happened. They still let the girl have the baby. It's
Yeah.
like, nah, man. It's nah. I just can't. I don't know. 12 years old. I'm
Well,
45
what
and
no
I can't.
place of pro life back then. It was pro, you gonna do what we say, and that's it. You don't have no choice at 12, 14, or even at 25. You don't have no choice. And it's very unfortunate because it was like the gift that she had. And even just over the years, like I don't know, it's crazy. Even near the end, it was like she was always trying to prove, like, hey, I can do this. I am the queen of soul. Like, I can come back. I can do it. And even the end, it was like, huh, yeah.
She was
Like,
she was mad
was she ever
shame.
was she happy? You know what I'm saying?
It
Some of
doesn't.
these artists, you gotta go, are they happy? Like, you have these gifts, you're so talented, you've done so much, you've gone all over the world, yet your personal life, it's like, yeah, is it even justified? Like, you look at Michael Jackson, you look at Whitney Houston, you look at all of these artists that were even after that time period. Same shit.
Same shit. I
It's
get.
fucking nuts.
But I was really shocked. I because I didn't know any of this. I didn't. I know
Me
she was a
neither.
queen of soul, but I didn't know she went through all of this. Even her kids, I didn't even know she had that many kids. I
I
didn't.
didn't
I'm like,
either.
I was like, oh wow, very very
I
interesting.
didn't either because you rarely hear about, her
Her-
children. And I think,
yeah.
no, yeah, I didn't
I never
know.
really heard of her shit. I never. I was shocked that oh she got kids. And I googled this. I was like, oh she got kids. They grown ass. They grown. I'm like, oh okay, this is
And
interesting.
I didn't even know that. I didn't know much about her personal life at all, like that. I mean, I knew her dad was a preacher and that type of thing, but I didn't know to the extent. I didn't know all of that. I didn't even know that she, was really rocking with Dr. King like that. Like, all of those artists, Mahalia Jackson, Sam Cooke, were just in the house. Like, I didn't
Chilling.
know all of that. I didn't know that their house was like the hub. Like, I did not know just the musical genius that was around. So it's like, I don't know, it was like they traded one education for another for her, if that made sense.
Yeah, I
But
understand.
still, it was like, at what cost?
Right.
You're not a child. You just grow up so fast.
But like I don't know. I think part of her as well kind of liked it,
Yeah.
liked the confusion because like when she it was another trip that was gonna go on and I forgot who she was talking. She's like, you should go on the road and so you should go on the road with us and we going whatever. Because I didn't have a friend back then. I'm like, this you looking for another hookup? Like, girl, don't you got I was, I was like, she like it a little something because yeah, you wanted a friend to come along on the trip. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. The church, I love this whole church thing. That when she was doing when she was at the ending when they did the recording, I really enjoyed that. Out of all the performance, I mean, I liked the story, but it was something about that whole thing I really enjoyed that she wanted to do that live record. I really enjoyed it, and I was like, your father better not come and fuck this shit up and stupid
Even
ass.
when it came in, I was like, because
Oh,
it's on YouTube as well. Like, I watched, it's just a little clip. I have to send it to you
mm.
where it's mirroring the exact thing where he was up there
Oh,
talking.
for real?
You can see it. Yeah, I gotta find it.
Oh,
But
that'd
it's
be cool.
like, oh wow, he really said that. Wow, he really was wiping her face and shit. Like, they were really like that.
Dude, it's
I was
funny
like,
when
they keep singing, why are you wiping her fucking
she
makeup?
can't breathe. She can't breathe.
And he's the constant professional, keep singing. Like, I was like, yeah, she the queen of soul, because ain't no way. I'd have been like, I'm singing nigga shit. Like, but you could tell she wasn't new to this. She true to it.
He
She
just,
was like,
I
thank you. Like, this is crazy. But
weird, awkward.
have you seen that movie for Amazing Grace?
No.
I think it's on God, I forgot what it's on, but I watched it. This was a year or two ago when it came out.
Hmm.
Powerful. Like, it is sick. And the crazy thing, it was 47 years that video footage was just on the shelf because
Mm.
it wasn't synchronized. At that time, they didn't use the clapper. And then
Oh,
at
so
that time, they didn't know how to sync stuff. So it was just shelved for all those years, where now you can literally just move something
move
and
a little
figure it
bit
out.
over.
Where back then they had to have that and go. So it's crazy how time has just changed. But that's how they were able to release it like 2 years ago, because somebody was like, you know how easy that is to put the synchronize everything. But the craziest thing, when she put that album out, it
Mhm.
is still the best-selling gospel album of all
When I
time.
read it, I was like, stop playing. She's still
Something
making
she did
revenue.
not want to do. Something she was like, fuck this. I ain't doing no, sorry, y'all. Thank y'all so much for having me. Good night. And the craziest thing, that is something that she had told her manager, yo,
I don't,
I really want to do it. Then she was like, yo, if it ain't how I want it,
I ain't
we
going.
ain't. And it had to be the best shit she ever did in her life. It's nuts.
I was cracking up when she first went in this when she first went into the studio and they kept crossing out the takes.
Yeah. Back then they had to go, no. 82. It was Crazy. She
Hilarious.
was such a genius, though. They named it correctly because it's like I'm always fascinated by artists because it takes like a special something to like, first of all, sing like that for all those years and to hold those notes and to just, even in her older age, she still had that power in her voice, which was like sick.
Mhm.
So that's crazy. And for her to play and not read music,
She play up here. I don't. It's like I learned. I didn't remember her when I started playing the piano. I didn't remember her that she played the piano. I didn't
me
remember.
neither.
I was like, she gotta play.
I didn't know. And to not read music, those are some special people, like to just play by ear
Yeah,
and to
definitely.
even have those ideas and put them together. And it was just sick. What did you think of the actors and actresses in this? I thought it was really believable.
Yeah, it was believable. Nothing. No one didn't take away from, her. Didn't take away. Didn't steal. You still got their. What they were there for, their purpose to. For the scene. But yeah, I think it was pretty good. They're believable. I feel that the casting for the young one and it was very good. The likeness, they look very much alike. I'm like, y'all better go ahead and cast. Very good. And they can say
Yeah,
it.
I really liked how they cast the little girl. I was like, okay, okay. Really good. It wasn't like she could just sing and that's it. It was like she could act as well. Because sometimes they pick people that can sing and can't act,
And act,
and
right.
then it just makes a damn mess.
Yeah.
Even the ones they picked for her husbands,
Mm,
it made sense. It
mm.
was like, okay. And Cynthia, girl, I thought I knew she wasn't Aretha, but I said, you better embody, okay?
I
You better
went to
carry
Google. She sang. I'm like, oh.
it. Mhm.
I was like, she sang.
Yes.
She
And I
sang.
love how they incorporated still the real Aretha, like
Yeah.
even in pictures and different things, so people would know, hey, this is truly a movie, but at the same time, this girl can sing too. So that was good. The only thing I didn't like was the end. I thought the end was like, I felt like they were running out of shit. And they were like,
Let's hurry
okay,
this up.
we just gonna do the Grammy piece because this was good. And then we just go, tie that thing up real quick with a bow, pictures on the end, and say some more shit and when she passed. And that's how we gonna wrap it up. What y'all think?
Yep, that works.
I think great. Everything else is perfect. That's what we want to zoom in on. People didn't really know our story, but the end, everybody knows that. Hey, y'all gonna do all this. Y'all make us watch all of this shit. And at the end, you gonna end at 99 and the lady lived an additional 18 years or 20. Craziness. Just craziness. I said, okay, if that's what y'all want to do, I guess.
So, I mean, something like this. Would you watch it again? No.
Uh-uh. No.
Mm.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
It's up here. I'm good.
And it was so sad that I was like, no, there's no piece in there that made me go. Now I did chuckle a couple times, and Courtney B. Vance, he know he can act, okay? He know he do some good old acting, but at the same time, it was like, no. And do you watch Queen Sugar?
I'm waiting for it to think because I want to just
Watch it all together.
watch it all together. Yeah.
The dude that played the preacher, not C.L. Franklin, but God, who helped her with the church?
Oh, I know you're talking about the dude. I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about. Yeah, I know
I
you're talking
can't
about.
place his name right
I
now,
know you're
but
talking about.
the
Bald
way
head,
he
dark skin,
plays
bitch.
him is crazy because it's like if you look at old footage of him, it's spot on. It is so spot on. I said he really studied that. Had to be him because that is spot on, and I cannot think of his name right now. But I'm
Um,
like,
you talking about dude is playing Milton Brunson? Not Milton. What his name is? Oh my god. I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about. We got.
yeah,
I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about. I know
yeah,
you're talking
yeah,
about.
yeah. But I thought the casting was really good. I thought it was good. When I watched it again, no, it was so damn sad. Ugh. I was drained emotionally. I was like, ugh. I need to watch Shit's Creek or something after this because I am just disturbed. It's a lot. Ugh.
She was shady. She was shady because, like her sister,
Yeah.
her sister got the part. That she was offered that she wanted her sister get it. She was shady, jealous. I don't know. She gonna go take the part from her sister. Like, yo, you didn't want that shit. Like, let her rock, yo. The fuck?
And the craziest thing though,
Oh,
if her ass wouldn't have done Sparkle, that soundtrack wouldn't have been what it was. But at the same time, that wasn't for you, Aretha. That wasn't for you. But baby, if she didn't do that, I don't know who would have done it next. Because that was some good ass music, okay? But that was your
what is?
sisters. Don't do that.
I was like,
Don't you do that.
shady, shady,
And
shady.
yeah, that was shady boots. I ain't really feel that with her. I was like, to your family though,
Yeah,
wow. I could understand if it was another artist, or, something like that. But your
right.
sister, like your for real sister. Okay,
Yeah, that was a little bit. I was like,
okay,
that's a little bit off, but I enjoyed it, learning new stuff about her and stuff. Yeah, it was interesting, very interesting. I'm gonna say that. And
I
I
agree.
did not know.
Yeah, I'm always stunned with all of these movies because I'm like, the shit you don't know. The shit you don't know. But yeah, I wouldn't watch it again, but I believe everybody should check it out because it's really good. But yeah, I thought it was good. I'm glad I saw it, but I don't think that would be something that I would just click on again and again and again. No. And the crazy thing, they're coming out with one with Jennifer Hudson at the end of the year. Like a movie with her and Marlon Wayans. I'm like, we don't need that.
A
This
movie of
is
what? The show what?
Aretha again.
Why would they do that again?
I have no idea. I don't know. I think they might need to just shelve that one or put it on Lifetime or something because I don't.
Maybe the family will get with that one because they didn't get with this one. I read they didn't agree with this National Geographic one. This, yeah, they didn't. They wasn't for it.
But that was executive produced by Clive Davis.
Mm.
And Clive don't give a fuck. Clive said, "We're gonna clear it. Everybody needs to know about this genius, Aretha. Put it out there." So yeah, you're right. Maybe her family was like, "We're co-signing this one, the nice, happy,
Nice.
good one.
Yeah.
Let's do it." But maybe
Kind of
that
late.
might be even more accurate. I don't know. We never know because she's not here. I think sometimes with those type of movies, if the person isn't here, how accurate is it?
Right.
We don't know
Right. Just take it for what it is.
that part. That part. Well,
But
yeah.
yeah, did y'all see it? If y'all did, let us know what you thought about it down below.
Yes, yes, yes. And we'll be back
Yes.
next week for another episode of Let's Talk About It.
Deuces, y'all.